Hello again folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Dragon Quest VIII. I'm your game master Darius. Last we left off, we had successfully headed to the top of the Godbird's Eyrie, non-successfully helped her kid, and then successfully got the ability to fly, which will help us in the long run of being able to do all the fun things that flight should bring us, namely being able to travel basically wherever the hell we want to.
I can't get over it. Flying through the air is so wonderful. You know, I always dreamt of becoming a bird when I was little. This was before you came to the castle. All I did was study every day. I didn't have anyone to play with. That's probably why I dreamt of having wings. I'd be able to fly away whenever I wanted. Even with the curse, being able to turn into a bird and fly through the sky is like a dream come true. Do you think we might turn into a fish next? I hope not. I hate the ocean. Why? Because I'd sink like a stone. I can't swim.
Okay, that's a pretty funny exchange. So you might think to yourself, oh, but dar, now that you've done and gone plot stuff, you can do more plot stuff, and I could do more plot stuff, but I'd rather not do more plot stuff just yet. First off, I'm going to save, because saving is very important for what's going to come up next, I think. Namely, just me running around the world trying to find 3 more flippin' tokens. If I can get 110, I can't, because that requires me getting to the post part of the game. But I digress. Excuse me. Let's see. Oh, that's where I was confused. Because while we do have the capability as a flight now, there is more stuff within the Godbird's Eyrie in the light world, which is always fun. Yeah, let's go to the Eyrie first then. We could go to that mysterious looking dais there, but I'm not yet, anyways. God, being able to fly around like this is actually really freaking cool. I don't know, maybe it's just me, because all this is... I love this part, where you're allowed to basically explore the entirety of the game. Bye. Land. Because the Godbird's Eyrie does have stuff in it. I don't know why we can't look at the main world here, but yeah, it's fine. I think the map should be the same. And we're only looking for 2 particular treasures here. And just in case... Oh man, they're strong enough. Stone golems and Tyrannosauruses. Man, here I was hoping. It's fine. I just need to get stronger, which I just might. We'll see. Oh, good. Ow. Okay. Keep on forgetting that stone golems are... For some reason, they do make it so as basically the giant HP sponges that are the stronger enemies. Bigger, tougher looking enemies can be taken down pretty easily. Let's see. We're already at 96. That's 97. There's one more on the 3rd level of this place. I'm thinking too, for the most part, since I've already explored this place in the Dark World, I might just zip ahead. And this should be... yeah. There are probably other treasures in here, but honestly, I ain't that interested in them. I have one priority, primarily coming back this way. Is a good time. Alright. Now we have a new place to actually go that we can only reach via the flying, and we'll actually mark where Genghis is going to get a buttload of his best stuffs. There is, on the southeastern continent there, a landmass that you cannot otherwise reach without the use of flight. You see it? I think this is it. Should be it. And we land. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Nope, wrong way. Trying to point me in the wrong direction. Game. And behold, Triangle, I think. This is Triangle, right?
You! Human, are you? This is Triangle. Welcome!
I think a monster just spooked me.
Cool, blight! Nah, I'm fed up with saying that old line now.
You there? You're a monster, but you don't fight or run away? What business do you have being so welcoming? Explain yourself.
Here in Triangle, humans and elves and monsters all live happily together. So, why would I run away when I see a human?
Well, I never. I had no idea such a place existed. Of course. You know what this means? I can wander about without causing a stir. It's a veritable paradise. Well, what are we waiting for? Come on, follow me.
I think I just love that. Cool blood. Yeah, nah, I'm done with that bit. This is Triangle, where humans and elves and monsters all live together. Yay! I won't lie, his talking like that actually reminded me a whole lot of SpongeBob. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Ooh, you're a fine-looking specimen, aren't you? How about a kiss? Sure, I'm sure King Troll could use some lovin'. Slow down, I was only joking. Oh, men are all the same. What's that? A new face? Now that we've come all this way, simply you wouldn't do a miss out on Triangle's most famous drink. Called Dry Gigantini. Would you like to try one? 9 gold? Hell yeah. One Dry Gigantini coming up. I'll bring it to you right away.
This is a Dry Gigantini. Agitated, not distressed. Why don't you give it a try, sir?
Ha 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 ha! You read me like a book, my good man. This is just what I was looking for. Oh, goodness. Well, well, well. I am impressed. This is delicious.
Thank you, sir. You flatter me. Perhaps while you enjoy your drink, I could entertain you with a tale of Triangoli?
As you wish, my good man. This drink is more than enough entertainment for me.
You are too kind, but please, allow me to begin. It all started long ago, many hundreds of years past. The great sage Koopas was out walking one day when he found an elf and a gigant lying injured in the road. Hating to see any creature suffer, he tended to their wounds and he saved their lives.
Amazed that a human should show them such kindness, they pledged their allegiance to Koopas. And from that day forth, the three of them were inseparable. But the lifespan of humans, elves, and monsters is very different. After many years, Koopas passed on into the great beyond. Determined to honor his dying wish, the elf and the gigant established a settlement here in the gully. And ever since then, humans, elves, and monsters have lived here side by side in peace, never forgetting Koopas's wish that no one should ever be allowed to forget how Rapthorn had terrorized the world. So, that's why the inhabitants of this valley are always sure to tell travelers about the terror of the Lord of Darkness.
Well, that's quite a tale. Very interesting, I'm sure. But this drink is absolutely fascinating. Well, that was delicious. It was worth venturing this far into the forest just for that alone.
Thank you for your custom, sir. I wish you a pleasant journey.
You've heard that name before, right? Koopas? Ooh, slime crown. There is something actually kind of funny about watching freaking Trode of all people lobbing about the barrels. Oh, you're the gold bank. Interesting. You must be the inn. And weapon, armor, and item shops. Excellent. Because here is where we can get the Blizzard Blade, which isn't that bad. King's Axe, which is not something we need right now. Although I will be needing to go to another place rather soon. And the Heavy Hatchet, an enormous hatchet capable of cutting down enemies where they stand. And that is going to be Yangus's best scythe weapon. Nah, just put it in the goddamn bag for now. I think this might be one of the places where we can actually get the better of bows, but bows. Let's quickly organize Yangus's shit. Because he don't need no freaking medicinal herbs. Not these shitty ones, anyways. Alright. So, Bardisha Binding 282 versus the Heavy Hatchet. Which is going to push him up to a 309. Huzzah. Now here we actually can get... Oh hell, that's right. That's where we can get that too. We can get more thinking caps for if we need to do anything with that. But here we're actually going to get Yangus a Great Helm. Yes, equipped the Great Helm. Now, I would be getting the Mirror Shield, but we do not have the money for it. In fact, I'd be getting 3 Mirror Shields. One just to, 2 to increase Angelo and Darius's stuff. But the third would be to get Jessica a new shield, the Saint Shield. But I do not have the money, so that's gonna have to wait. for now. Oh yeah, most of Yangus's best gear can actually be bought here, which is fantastic. There is one more mini medal around here somewhere. This is quite a nice place. I'll give it that. Neat. Ooh, treasury. This is the treasure chamber. Human not enter without the Rhea's permission. Please leave. Who is the Rhea? Hopefully it's not involving someone by the name of Vanala. No thank you. I've about had enough of that for now. Maybe it's on the upper level then. This should get us to 100-ish. Are you, Rhea? In the night. 20 gold? 20 gold's not bad. Bum. Yeah, I'll probably grind off screen for the money to afford the... Oh yeah, Bang's right here. I could buy one. Let's go ahead and buy one. Currently have 29. Yeah. How much was it? I think it was something like 15. So we'll take that 15, go over here, get the mirror shield. I could get the mirror armor, but the thing with the mirror shields that I hate is that it has a chance of reflecting spells. Which isn't necessarily something I want, so... we'll just bag it for now. Alright, so... I forgot I need to unequip Jessica with her shield. For the moment. One alchemy pot. Boing. Alright, Jessica's white shield. One mirror shield, and then one holy water. Which one of these was holy water? There we go. White shield, mirror shield, holy water. This should get us the Saint's shield, which will be, again, the better weapon, better armor, shield, whatever, for Jessica. Books. Book entitled Cheese. It's the bee's knees. Of the many cheeses in the world, the single most difficult to prepare is highly strong cheese. To make highly strong cheese, one needs super spicy, cold cheese, and just a dash of rock salt. The preparation of highly strong cheese is a task best left to master cheese makers. Trod discovers the new recipe, highly strong cheese. This is the stuff I was talking about. That should increase one's tension, or the party's tension. I'm hoping the party's. Rousing the sword. They say that there's a sword that once had an incredibly sharp blade but is old and rusty now. They also say that you can restore the sword to its former glory by mixing it with 2 rare ingredients. They say that one of the items proves the slime's royal status while the other is the world's hardest metal. Is there really anyone out there capable of collecting 2 such incredible rare items? If you ask me, I say they don't know what they're talking about. We already made that. That was the liquid metal sword. Are you Rhea? Rapthorn is the Lord of Darkness, ruler of the world of darkness, but for all his might he could not control his lust for power. He came here to the world of light thinking he could reign over that too, but he was stopped by the 7 great sages. They sealed him away in a huge rock somewhere in our world. Gully was a dream of the great sage Koopas, a place where humans, elves, and monsters could live together in peace, never forgetting the threat posed by Rapthorn should he ever return. Everyone here knows all too well about Rapthorn and his evil ways. Just ask around if you want to know more about him. Aren't many more people or monsters or whatnot to actually ask around. Feels like go to the item shop, weapon shop, armor shop. in? Everyone here in Triangoli hid the fact that David was an heir and one of the great sages. Rhea swore us to secrecy. Says she would only be told once he was old enough to understand. Now this has happened. It's terrible. Whomst is Rhea? Do I have a map? Well, I do. Oh, I think I see where Rhea is. There is something up there. Nothing like getting lost in a new location. We're able to do so much now that we've got the ability to fly. Alright, that's the church. Might as well pop on in, see if there's anyone to talk to. That isn't an imp that's gonna save our game. There's something funny about that, honestly. Just an imp is who's there to save your game as opposed to a priestly looking guy. Ugh. That's quite funny. Dun, 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 dun. Almost already can't wait for that Saint Shield to pop out. Or Rhea cried her eyes out when she heard David was dead. He was an heir to the great sage Koopas, you know. Oh, that's right. But we'll never see him again. It's so sad. New face, an old-looking one to boot. Thanks. Confidence boost right there for Trode. The Lord of Darkness manages to escape his seal. Every living thing on Earth will either be destroyed or turned into a shadow. Humans, monsters, and elves. We cannot allow Rapthorn to return. We must all work together now, not fight each other. This must be where this Rhea is. Oh yeah, I suppose Rhea would be the elf. I'm Drang. I carved the picture of the Draki at the entrance of the gully. It's not bad, is it? Even if I do say so myself. It was many, many years ago now that Koopas helped Rhea and I. We can't even remember exactly when it was so long ago. But I'll never forget the depth of gratitude I owe him. As long as I live, I'll do everything I possibly can for Koopas and his heirs. If you want to experience Koopas' compassion for yourself, take a good look at the picture at the back of the room. I mean, I won't lie, I can barely tell. The youngest of the 7 sages was Aegis. Aegis, the Holy Child. A prophet at just 6 years old, he first sensed the threat to the Lord of Darkness. Another was Regnar, who returned from the afterlife. He knew the goddess better than any other, and it was he who named the godbird Imperia. Then there was Kadan, the great scholar. His wisdom was second to none, and it was said that he knew all there was to know in this wide world. Another was Golden, the warrior. His might was without equal, and friends and foes alike claimed that fortune rode with him into battle. Then there was Alexander, the magical swordsman. His prodigious skills extended far beyond the battlefield, as he was also a talented sculptor. Another was Master Gozo, the sorcerer. To him, ancient tomes of magic unclasped their secrets, granting the use of their most potent spells. And finally there was I, Koopas, the magician. Together we used our lives as the key to lock the Lord of Darkness' soul inside the scepter. As long as our descendants live on, Rapthorn's body and soul can never escape from their prisons. The Lord of Darkness' body is sealed within a large rock in the center of the world. I've been told that Alexander turned the rock into a statue to prevent unwary men from interfering with it. Center of the world, eh? What location have we been to that sounds like that? I'm an elf. My name is Rhea. You know, there used to be a young man called David who lived here in the village. But he went off in his travels, never to return. He was murdered, you see. Murdered before he could learn the truth about his ancestry, that he was the heir to the great sage. I tell you this only because, well, it's very strange, but I can sense David's presence within you. Would you perhaps encounter each other somewhere along the journey? You were at David's side during the final moments? Then surely it cannot be a coincidence that you're here now. You witnessed the dying moments of the heir of a great sage, and now you're visiting his home here in Triangoli. It must mean something. I'm afraid I must ask you a favor. I've no one else to turn to now. Rapthorn, the Lord of Darkness, is close to reawakening, but he can still be stopped. You are the ones who must stop him. If he returns, our world will be enveloped in darkness in the blink of an eye. For hundreds of years we have cherished but one dream, that Rapthorn never be allowed to resume his reign of terror. Will you turn our dream into a reality? Please, say you'll try.
Thank you. No doubt it is the guidance of Kupas that has brought you here. The only way to stop the revival of the Lord of Darkness, Rapthorn, is to seal away the scepter that contains him once more. Please let us do what little we can to assist you. Drang, would you come here?
Oh, right away!
I want these people to have Kupas's great treasure. Would you go and let the guard know?
Oh, right away!
As you just heard, I wish to give you something from our gully's treasure chamber. It's called the Dark Tree Leaf, and it belonged to Kupas. It's the leaf from a giant tree that exists in the world of darkness. People say that if you place it on a map, it will instantly show you the location of a great evil. The fate of the world is in your hands. We're all depending on you. We will await news of your success here in the gully.
That's a lot of pressure to put on us, but alright. We got it. Get ya. Honestly, I did not remember Triangoli being that important to the plot. Maybe it was just one of those things where it's like, once again, you get that form of locomotion are expected to search everywhere, high and low. Speaking of, where the hell? No, that was wrong location. Gotta go down the stairs. Emma? Ah, excuse me. And of course, there's more I do wish to do, but there is only so much time in a singular video to do it when you must explore around the place. I heard all about you. You're our last hope. Take whatever you need from here. Oh, hi there, Mr. Carnabox. Vial of Yggdrasil, pretty good. Mini metal. Piece of premium mold. Staff of anti-magic. Need a defense, and finally, the Dark Tree Leaf. I don't know if he needed the Dark Tree Leaf explicitly, but still. See, somewhere in the world there's a castle built by Rapthorn, but people have looked all over for it and never found it. It's a bit strange. God-bearing Empyrean, the 7 human sages had to use all their might to seal away Rapthorn. If he were to return, it would be impossible to destroy him. He must be stopped now, before it is too late. Alright. I'm going to zoom back to Princess Minnie's place. There's just something a little bit funny about walking around as freaking Trode for a time. And this should put us to 101-ish. Brings the total to 100. Close enough. permit one to bestow upon you the dangerous bustier, an expression of our gratitude. To date, you have 100. If we get 110, one shall bestow upon you a flail of destruction, expression of our gratitude for your sterling efforts. So, dangerous bustier. I hope I'm saying that right. You'll understand where the danger comes from when Jessica wears it. Wow. I mean, we have to. It's a defense of 1, but shall change her appearance. Where is it? Line up. And that is the dangerous bustier. Get a good look at it. Because honestly, this is pretty much the only time that we're gonna have it. Because that, much like the Saint Shield, is going to get fused with something else. So, remove. And we're gonna go ahead and call an episode here because I got some fusing of stuff to do. But when we return, we're not yet done with our world tour around the place to find things and stuff. But eventually, we'll get to the whole doing in rap form thing. Maybe. I don't know. Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're all enjoying this series as much as I'm loving playing it. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.